You're live.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Eric, we're coming to you live from the Aquatic Experience in Schaumburg, Illinois. Right behind me is our booth. We've got our fancy tanks set up, rubber duckies and all.
But yeah, I was looking for yellow.
So for all you barb lovers out there, we've got tiger barbs, we've got some green tiger barbs, and we've got cherry barbs. We've got some guppies up top. What you may not be able to see at home is this tank is a waterfall effect. We have this tank specially made for us by Zero Edge. It's pretty cool stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a walk around, maybe show you some different vendors, setups, lots of fish, and tanks, displays. I'm just going to let the camera start doing some of the visual talking for me. We're going to go over this way. We've got some cichlids we're going to take a look at. Maybe we're going to go around the inside for now. All right, bear with us here.
A lot of people here today,
Yeah.
right?
So up here we've got some pike cichlids. Down below we've got a really nice Geo wide Miller eye. Look at those thread fins off of his ventrals. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't see this guy.
Looks like we got an old green terror here with possibly a cataract. A few others along the way. This guy's one of my favorites. Black diamond cichlid. Then down here we've got some really nice flower horns.
Ooh.
That guy's a huge knuckle hump. Got a nice gold one down here. I call that a fader. It goes bright red down to orange. More flower horns up here. I'm gonna venture to guess that that's a magma. Maybe some of you flower horn heads out there can correct me if I'm wrong. It's a beautiful fish. Another one.
That's awesome.
Nice stuff. We'll take a look, see what's on this side. I like this guy down here. It's a nice Julie Dechromis marliarii. I'm gonna guess he's close to 5 inches. So he's probably got a couple of years on him. Next door to him is a Leilupai. So all these cichlids are here. This is part of the American Cichlid Association, and I believe they're judging on them over the weekend. As I said before, this is Friday, so this is day one. We've got Saturday and Sunday to go yet too. Pretty fish here. This guy's pretty interesting. Red belly tilapia. He's immaculatus.
Oh, beautiful fins. Love that red.
Wow. It's got a very cool tail fin.
Yeah. Great.
Looks like an Altum angel or a type. Wow, look at the gold on that fish. She is beautiful. Those long streaming ventral fins. And I guess this is the popular fish of the day, the flower horns.
A lot of these guys here today, huh?
Yeah, definitely. We got another big one over there we'll show you in a minute.
All right, take us.
Go around the corner.
Take us.
Got a couple of pistos here. This one's a super red. He's pretty cool. I think the only downside with this dark substrate is they're trying to blend into it, so we're losing some of their color. Got one more monster flower horn we want to show you over here. Bear with us with the back and forth. So again, this is day one. It's Friday afternoon, so it's not too busy. I think people are working.
Here he is.
There he is.
Boom.
That thing is a beast.
So big.
I like the way they set up the gravel to kind of to match his scales.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the United Flowerhorn Association booth we're at. Cool banner.
That's awesome. Yep. Love that art.
So we get some creepy ones over here. Again, bear with us as we walk through our venue here.
Yeah, we're going to take you guys along and show you some of the cool stuff we find, as Eric mentioned. You know, some of the vendors and their tanks.
Again, we're at the Schaumburg Convention Center, and this aquatic experience runs through Sunday. So what we've got in this tank here, we've got some electric eels, and they're pretty awesome. So you can see they have a fin underneath, and it's just an extended anal fin, and they just undulate it to move back and forth. These guys, to me, look about 3 to 3.5 feet long. They can get up to 8 feet long in the wild, and they can pack a pretty good charge. I think the big ones can zap you with up to 900 volts if they wanted.
We got 2 of them in there, one there, and right there.
And apparently when they spawn, they can lay thousands of eggs. I definitely would not want to put my hand in that aquarium.
No.
Nope.
Cool display though. I like
It's very cool.
There we go.
We got another nice tank around the corner here. Hey, you do it.
Oh yeah.
So we've got some beautiful African cichlids in here. This to me looks to be probably about a 150-gallon tank. Nicely set up with the coral rock. They've got great contrasting and complementary colors with the blues and oranges. Different peacocks, haplochromis. And we're just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, we really got a lot to show you.
I think this is the only show.
Kind of a fish only with live rock set up. Got a nice black lion there. It's a zebra moray wrapped up in there.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a beautiful emperor angel, some nasotangs, a little dog-faced puffer. I think he needs a big dinner in him. Nice Niger trigger, beautiful.
Hi, Billie Jean. Oh, this is cool.
This is a beautiful aquarium here. Looks like you can sign up to win this tank. Let's show them the depth on this, Ian.
Yeah.
Nice big aquarium, lots of tetras, angels. Just love the depth on it. Whoever aquascaped it did a really nice job.
Yeah, it's a beautiful aquarium. Love the size of the tank, the depth.
Yeah, the depth is impressive. Along with the live plants.
Plants and the rocks and the wood, great. Oh, the glowfish.
Here we go. We've got a big, huge glowfish tank. Again, this looks like about 150 gallons.
We'll get a wider shot of that. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then aside from the glowfish tetras, there's also some tiger barbs in there. I see a green one.
Yeah, there's one.
I see some red ones over here. And I know there was some rainbow sharks in here as well. Green, which I'd never seen until today. There's one under that little canister filtering back there.
Oh yeah.
Probably registers as yellow.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, for all you goldfish lovers out there, we've got some goldfish right here.
Oh, nice. I didn't even see this.
It's like some calico ryukins, couple of rondas in there. And again, this is another tank you can win.
Yeah, this seems to be giving away a lot. A lot at this show. This particular system here we're giving away. It's got a value of about $1,100. So if you're attending Aquatic Experience this year, a lot of great opportunities to win.
Yeah. The only caveat with that is you got to pick it up by Sunday when they shut this place down.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, they donate it. So that's not a loss. So sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. We're maneuvering.
Looks like Fluval's got a nice setup, and they really entered the market with some awesome nano tanks. Enclosed systems.
Let's take a look at that. I like this flex.
Some pretty rock in there.
Yeah, I love that rock.
Nicely done with the plants. Hey, gentlemen.
And these are fairly new. I haven't actually seen these yet. We do carry these at Dr. Foster Smith.
Nice sizes. Nice little designer aquariums.
Yeah, that's great.
We like the high gloss on these. These are kind of an Italian design. All the filtration is up top. Very accessible.
Lighting controls.
Yep. Underneath is your biomedia. You can pick these up and move them as needed. LED lights under the hood. We were talking to one of the reps earlier. They had T5s, and now they replaced them with LEDs. All right, we'll keep moving on here. So there's no rhyme or reason to where we're going. We just want to show everybody at home and on their phones what we're doing here down at the Aquatic Experience. Here we've got some great tanks too, the folks at Cobalt. This is from their new line, the Sea Views. And this is a beautiful aquarium. I am actually very interested in this one myself. I love that the glass, they have low iron glass on the front. There's some nice craftsmanship in here. I like the mitered corners on it. Again, everything's contained in back. Got your sump in back.
Real simple filtration on the box. Just some socks.
And this light is pretty impressive too. We got a little demo earlier. You can control it through your phone. You can hook it up through Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Ian, maybe you can speak more to that. You're a little more techie on that.
Yeah, I haven't been able to play with this particular light yet. We are providing it at drsfosterandsmith.com, but it's a great new light from Cobalt. It's called the Sea Ray. It's 200 watt LED light, and I know that it is controllable via your smartphone. And here's Vero from Cobalt. You want to say hi?
Vero, say hello to everybody.
We're live?
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
tell us about the new Sea View aquariums. We just touched on them a little bit.
Got me off guard here, but I think
That's all right. You're a
talk about it a
professional. You
little
can
bit.
do it.
So new Sea View aquarium. The cool thing about it is a little bit different. Made it simpler for people to actually keep fish, and there's no sump in this at all. Everything's built in the back, so there's no flooding anymore like the old days that you have to worry about changing water. The way it's designed is if you look in the back, it's got enough room for you to reach in and do everything that you want and add and remove things if you want. Depends on the type of aquarium. So freshwater versus salt. If you want to do a refugium, whatever, it's pretty flexible back here. The other cool thing is the way we designed the actual sock here. And you notice it's D-shaped, and its purpose, most of them are rounded, and what happens is when water goes down, it splashes and you get salt creep and noise. So we eliminate that by that. This one is a 40 gallon with 2 pumps that come with it. The other cool thing is you'll see the mitered corners.
Yeah, I pointed that out earlier. I love that.
Yeah.
And we talked about the low iron glass on the front.
Got
Just
it.
Gives you incredible views.
Yeah, so this one you notice there's no glass top on it, but there's an optional glass top that you can buy separately for this. And it will cover this with a plastic black, and then a 3-piece or 2-piece, depends on the tank size, of glass that you can put on there. Some of the negatives typically is it reflects light, but at night, or if you have a cat, then you can actually cover it up. The other cool thing is versatile, meaning the bottom and the back is drillable. So if somebody really wants to go a little crazy and I want to put a sump into this, all they do is just pop the back, they drill where they need to, and ready to go. So it's pretty incredible. And the light's also coming out shortly too, so which I don't know if you've talked about the light at all. But
not to your knowledge and ability.
Okay, so this is a C-Ray 200. So 200 stands for the wattage. Obviously, it's black. Also available in white. The way it's designed is really different than most of them out there. First of all, it's got 3 lights. If you look underneath, so you got the center light. Then you got a blend bar that actually is more of a yellow, and you got another one identical. And then also on the outer loop here is a halo light, which is a blue. So you don't have the moon effects with the laser spot that happens. It actually is an ambient light, so it's a lot softer in every way. Fully controlled by the app. Okay? So you could actually just use your phone, and you can literally control everything that you want on it. And you can actually do it. This one's not connected to this one, it's connected to that one, so that's the one changing right now. But you can actually do whatever you want. It actually shows you what the
high degree of controllability.
So, and then of course you got the basic effects. You know, everyone wants to see a thunderstorm, and you can do your own. So you can click on Add My Own, and you can give it a name, and then whatever parameters you set. And what's cool about all of this is it's got a plant, SPS, the Seaview tanks, and then of course LPS and standard. The other cool thing is if you have an aquarium or you have this light and your corals or your plants are growing perfectly, you can actually share your parameters with somebody else and they can upload it and download it to their light and it'd be identical.
And that's the part I really love too, the shareability.
Yep, and most of the lights, the spread is a big question we get. It's a 120 degree angle quartz lens, which basically means 48 inch of light from right to left, and the front to back is 24. So of course it's adjusted by the height that you put it on. It comes with the hanging kit initially as a promo. Even the little things like this little boot. So anytime you have a saltwater aquarium, you don't want metal running into your tank. This is extruded aluminum, so we actually have a rubber boot here, so just in case if the water does go up to that level, you don't have a chance of any kind of currents and strains like that. So that's very important. And also, these buttons are locked, so even if you touch them, they're not going to turn off or change the light settings. So what you do is you press this. Now it's unlocked. Now I can go ahead and adjust whatever I want. And then if I leave it alone, 5 seconds later, it'll set back to its normal cycle.
Cool.
So, 1 year warranty, great light. I would say it's probably the best on the market. That's just my opinion, of course.
I love it. I can't wait to try. I've been really wanting to get my hands on and try it out.
Definitely a lot of thought and innovation went into these aquariums. And these are gorgeous setups. I don't know if in person they're great. I love the simplicity of them. Simple stand.
Yep.
It's just beautiful. And the light is so impressive.
It's kind of a shot of the whole thing.
Somebody's got to grease the
squeaky wheel. There you go. So what we love is we want to enjoy the animals. We don't want to know, as I like to say, I don't want to know how the sausage is made. I want to enjoy the brats or the hot dog that I eat. So that's what we try to do with this, is you're really enjoying the animals and try to reduce the amount of maintenance and make it simpler. So it's not a science project every time. So that's the key to all this. So again, there's 4 sizes of the Seaview aquariums and 1 size of the tank. So we have an 18-gallon, we have a 45-gallon, we have a 40-gallon, which we're looking at, and on the corner is a 26 over there. So
why don't we go? Let's take a look at the 26, and then maybe Viral can give us a more in-depth look at the app, how it controls the light, because it is very
good idea.
Cool. Yeah, so after you, sir.
All right.
So this is a You mentioned that this one comes in black and white, and this is the white version.
Yep.
It's got kind of nice, nice.
Almost like an iPhone
Yeah,
color. Yeah.
champagne gold top.
Yep.
I like that.
And Viral, how big was this one? It's 26 gallon.
Yep. So same principle on every way. The features are all identical. The low iron glass, the beveled corners, the back is all the same. It includes one pump instead of the other.
Okay.
And this is the app for this light and is connected to it. So basically I just turned it on and off. And one thing you notice, it ramps up slowly. And it's very important. With 200 watts, that's a lot of power. You can actually blind yourself. So it'll gradually come up. And then we can go into manually if we want and just basically control things if we want. Just by doing that. So I just made everything 100%. And I can just back off each one. Moonlights. I can go to blue. I mean, anything you want.
Yep.
It's pretty incredible. And all this could be saved. The other cool thing is you can go into effects and do all the lunars and the storm settings. It's great at Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's really about it. So I can do all that.
So you can entertain the friends and family.
Yeah, exactly. And out of the box, the app is actually available on Android and also on Apple. Obviously, I'm using the Apple. The other cool thing is you actually have a sea view setting on the app. So the main screen, I can just say I have a sea view, and it says this is what we've designed that worked well for us in our tanks at the office. So we basically uploaded that. And you can do a demo on any of it. So it does 45 seconds, 24-hour period in 45 seconds. So obviously this is at night, so the light is off. We're going to wait for it to get to here. And it'll tell you every percentage of blue, red, everything that it's doing.
And Viral, to me, it looks like a pretty user-friendly app. It looks very easy to use, and it looks fairly intuitive.
So this is actually less than 50% of the power. For a small tank, you don't want more than that. So, and then now it's nighttime, and you see the moonlights. That's the halo that I told you.
Oh, nice.
So you have ambient blue, not a laser blue, which is nice. So yeah, we also got a lot of other exciting products coming out, which like natural pelleted foods. We can get into that later, but no dyes, pro and prebiotics. We want to stay ahead of the curve and offer things that are good for the animal first, good for the people using them, and make them look nice. So everybody wants them.
Exactly.
Doing a great job.
But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for giving us your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Sure.
We'll drop back in.
Thank you guys. See ya.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, again, that's our friends at Cobalt. We like them. We like everybody here. This is just great. It's, we've had a really good time at the booth, meeting people and interacting people.
Yep.
It's just finding out what kind of fish they like, what they don't like, everything.
We got a really nice aquascaping competition going on over here. Maybe this was really exciting to me when I first saw this. I was like, oh, no way. It's just a whole, you can kind of see the expanse of it. This whole wall is just covered with tanks that people are aquascaping.
Yeah, it's all in progress right now. Give me some competition. It's all
Great. This is really impressive system here. The size of it.
This is one of our favorites. I don't know what kind of lights these are. We could try and find out, but there's just 3 of the lights up top, and they are very intense. And I just like the way this tank is done. Just simple works. Beautiful aquarium. Let's go around on the other side. They have a 900-gallon aquarium.
Oh yeah, let's see that. Nice little waterfall display.
Yeah, the big tank in back there, we were talking to the gentleman earlier. Unfortunately, it's not full, but they said it's a 900-gallon aquarium. So I couldn't imagine moving that thing.
Yeah. Really impressive from Universal Rocks. Really cool artificial background. I really wish I wish I could see it full of water for obvious reasons. That's awesome. Really impressive.
And again, there's those cool flying saucer lights up top.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a minute? So I'm here with Stuart. Stuart, my name is Eric. I work
Hey, Eric.
with Live Aquaria.
Yes, sir.
This is my co-worker Ian.
G'day, Ian.
And we couldn't help but not notice your display here. I think we caught you earlier in the day. You said this tank is about 900
Just
gallons.
short of 900, yep. 12 feet by 4 feet by 30 inches.
So not only do I love the aquarium, I love your accent.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
us about Universal Rocks.
Universal Rocks is a family business I started 20 years ago in Australia. Moved over here 10 years ago. We were suffering a drought that lasted about 10 years in Australia, and we were predominantly outdoor garden and swimming pool stuff.
Really?
So the drought, we didn't know how long that's going to last, so we thought we'll go and tackle some business in big America. That's a big thing for Australians to get into a market 20 times the size. We thought we'll come over here. We've got 4 kids. We'll come over here for a couple of years. 10 years later, we're still here, and we about 2 years ago we started making aquariums through a bunch of funny events, and turned out wonderful. And the guys
Excellent.
that I'm involved with making aquariums, Tom Hudson there, he's been making aquariums 35 years. So we're making this is a small tank to what we sent out a couple of months ago. We sent out one that was 26.5 feet, so 2.5 times longer than this, and 6 feet high. Went into a guy's house in Canada.
That's awesome.
So no shortage of experience. Hey, where are you guys based out of in the States?
Dallas.
Dallas,
Texas.
All right, don't mess with Texas or the Aussies with Texas, because they know what they're doing. And they say everything's bigger in Texas. This is it right
I
here.
would say that's accurate.
It's awesome. We do
Thank you.
appreciate your time, Stuart.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We may
appreciate
drop
it.
again, and we
Thank
may
you.
drop
Thank
back
you, Ian.
again sometime, because we got 2 more days to go yet.
Okay,
I'm
well-
sure, like us, you guys are enjoying just meeting everybody and
It's a good show.
interacting.
It's a good
and
show.
It is a good show.
Yeah,
we like
all right.
it. And I think it's going to be real busy tomorrow. So.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for your time. We
Thanks,
appreciate it. All right, we're trying to get out of everybody's grill here. So again, we've just got different types of vendors. Got beautiful aquariums. Looks pretty nice. Big piece of frog spawn back there. Nice elegance coral in there. And again, I love these tanks, just the simplicity of them. They're such a statement. It's a work of art. Should we take a look at some more of the aquascaping?
Yeah, let's do that.
Come on over. And then we got something really cool on the other side. We'll get to in a second. For all those kids out there, we've got a kids aquarium contest. So I'm going to let Ian do some panning around here. Oh, I like that one with the glass shards.
That is
in.
sharp. That's no pun intended. That's cool. So yeah, again, you can kind of see how many people are here entering the aquascaping competition today. It's really cool. All sorts of ideas, different skill levels coming together to make some really sweet setups.
Beautiful.
Absolutely love it. I don't want to get too close and interrupt the creative flow,
Don't
but
want to break anybody's concentration.
really cool stuff. Some beautiful discus
Oh,
over
some
there.
discus. I haven't seen many of those down here.
All right, so you want to buy these? Yes.
That is awesome. I need to build the discus tank.
Yes. Got some cool frags and little fish down here.
Nice.
Some gobies and tangs and little queen angels. Looks like we got some big cleaner wrasses. I see a lemon peel in there. These look a little bigger than frags. So over here's the kids aquarium contest. So we've got everything
Got
from
all sorts of stuff. We got some Star Wars characters in there. A little bubble volcano. We got what looks to be a princess castle with some dolphins and some ponies. My daughter would love that. I love this one because of the sort of arrangement and the scale. I
oh,
love
very
that.
cool. Yeah, a lot of creativity
Love that.
come out of these kids down here.
Legos. I love the implementation of Legos. That's great.
Look at this one. We got a little beach
Oh, the
scene
beach
here.
Scene.
That's looking pretty good right now. November in
Yep.
Illinois.
Sounds about good. A little bit more Lego integration. Really neat. Really creative.
It's a nice natural one.
Yep, that's nice.
Got some of Ian's Legos again. Those are his favorite.
I love the Legos, man.
Oh, this is pretty cool. We got some
We got
jellyfish.
lots of jellyfish. That's cool.
Here we got a little
Halloween.
delayed Halloween.
Yeah.
Awesome, with some phantom glass cats in there. Very nice.
More Legos. I'm a big fan of Lego.
I love that. We got some monster trucks.
There's some monster trucks there. That's great. Cool.
All right.
Love it,
Just
love
gonna
it.
Keep moving on here. So for all you shrimp fanatics out there, we got some Caridina and Neocardina shrimp coming up. I think some of these are being judged and some of them for sale. There's a lot of little tanks.
I think it's a good thing to leave the shells in just because that helps them keep the calcium going on.
Really?
So there's some tigers. Got some red and black bees. Some rillies. Ian, let's show everybody at home. We're going to kind of step back and show you how many of these little tanks there
Yeah.
are here. Really cool.
I can't even now. There's so many.
Even teenier and tinier.
It kind of just goes all the way around. Stops about in the middle there, but
The berries,
yeah,
they carry
lots of
around.
little aquariums. Just packed full. There's some aquascaping going on. Very nice.
I like the wine glasses.
Try to sneak in. Excuse me. Very
What
cool.
do you think about the price? Thank you.
Take a look at the price too, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, reasonable.
It's reasonable.
It's reasonable.
You can afford it because you're rich. I know that you have a lot of money.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I can make you one if you want.
That might be a little out of my budget. $8,500.
These are some of my favorites in here. Any of the blue ones are great. Yeah, look at these
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Hey, what's your name, sir?
Jeff Lindbergh.
Jeff, I'm Eric from LiveAquaria. This is my coworker Ian.
How you
We're
doing?
doing some Facebook Live right now, just showing everybody at home who can't get out what's going on here at the Aquatic Experience.
those back at home and myself.
This is great. We love this. So, do we have a contest or an auction, or any of these for sale? What are we doing here?
There's a raffle with the Neos tomorrow, and the ones that are marked auction, it's a live auction that it will be tomorrow.
Excellent. That would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And what do you think some of the more higher end shrimp are going to fetch?
Well, there's some of them that are $1,000 a piece.
No kidding. That's amazing.
Some of the ones down here, especially the ones on the very end, the Monica Polar shrimp are marked at $1,960 a pair.
Really?
Wow.
Let's take a look at those.
Let's take a look at
bad
those.
boys.
These are her gold grade dancing man. If you look at them, they actually, you can see a man, like with their arms out and everything on their back.
Oh.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, that took quite a few years to get it locked down so they breed almost that way.
Wow.
That is great. So again, these are Monica Polar shrimp, huh?
Yep.
They're beautiful. Dancing man. Right next door, those are pretty nice too.
These are Nico Riches.
Okay.
They brought over from France. These range in price from $30 to $90 a piece.
That's a little bit more in my budget.
Yeah.
Really beautiful though.
These definitely look younger.
Oh yeah, that's the best price way to get them.
Yeah.
They acclimate better to a tank than getting an adult, which might not ever acclimate properly because they're older and can't
Yeah,
take
they're used to their water. Okay. How old would you say these young ones are?
probably around 4 to 5 months.
Okay, 4 to 5 months. They look to be anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch long. Maybe one or two of the bigger ones might be a 1/2 inch long.
Caradinas mature a lot slower than the Neos. Neos grow at 3. If these were Neo size, I'd say like 2.5 to 3 months if that was a Neo size. But these are Caradinas, so
Okay. And what's the lifespan on the Caridios typically?
2 years.
2 years?
Yep.
It's pretty good for a tiny little shrimp.
Yep.
And
20 to 30 months, depending on how well you keep them and what their diet is.
are these all at the same TDS, or do you have different TDS for each?
This year they did something different where they let you do different parameters for the different breeders, but that was pretty burdensome this year, so that might be the last time we do it. Because it took us an extra like 2 or 3 hours easily.
Okay.
To acclimate
Gotcha.
them all. Because each breeder, they have a tank.
They're all different.
6 different locations.
Sure.
Running around with their bottle.
Yeah.
And then double checking all the numbers.
The things we do for shrimp. Awesome.
Trust me, I know I have 65 shrimp tanks at home.
You do.
And I'm adding.
And you're in Chicago?
No, I'm in Minnesota.
Okay. Very good.
Very cool.
Awesome. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for your
Thank you
time.
so much. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
All right, Eric, where are we going next?
Oh, let's go down here. I saw a couple tanks earlier. Let's see you down. I think this is pretty cool. See all your different species and morphs and colors.
Yeah. Nice.
Again, this is one of my favorite displays.
Yeah.
Just cool.
It's just so much to look at. And,
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit of a visual overload, but
yeah, but definitely, guys, stay tuned on our Facebook and pay attention. We're going to be live tomorrow and through the rest of this show, and kind of pulling you guys into the experience.
it's a nice tank.
Yeah.
Looks like it's lit up by current. How are you today? Look at that. Hey, I'm Eric from LiveAquaria.
Hey, Eric, LiveAquaria.
Steve, good to meet you. You know Ian?
I do. What's up, Ian?
All right.
How you doing, man?
How's it
So,
going?
Steve, what's the latest and greatest? What can you tell us today?
We're all about the loop. So
Yeah, show us a loop.
This is a water box aquarium powered by Loop. This is a 48-inch dual system. If you look underneath here, Loop is all about the relationship between your lights, your wave pumps, and your DC return pump. All within this pretty little power center here. You can see your light hub, wave pump hub, DC flow pump.
That's pretty awesome. This reminds me of when you got a really awesome car and you pop the hood. That's what we're doing here.
Well, and
That's
it's
just
quick. And you
sweet.
know when you can eat off the engine?
Yeah.
Let me find
The backside here.
There's the pump. So what's really cool is with this infrared remote, gone are the days of only being able to control just your lights. Now you're looking at your lights and your wave pumps all on one remote.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So toggle between the wave pump 1, 2, and 3, full RGBW control, lots of dynamic settings, a lot of fun. All about the experience.
Awesome. So how big is this tank we're looking at here, Steve?
This is a 120, 48 by 24 by 24.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's got a nice clean look to it.
You know, we always, for Current USA, we're always hyper-focused on the experience. So everything from the choice of corals, the aquascaping, the lights, the cord management, it's all about the experience. Because at the end of the day, if you're not having the best experience with the aquarium resulting in an aquarium that looks like this, what are we doing?
Beautiful. Very nice tank. All right, Steve.
All right,
thanks
guys.
for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Show.
Steve.
All right. Later.
Later.
All right. Let's see what we got down this way. So again, we've got all sorts of vendors here. We've got everything from siphoning products to fish food. That one cool tank going.
But that just sounds like that. Yeah, no surprises.
I'm lost. I want to find that.
I like the
tank
size
I
of
was
this
looking
one.
at
It's a
earlier.
little cloudy, but the size and design is really nice.
How's it going, sir? Going. It's like a lot of electric blue cars. I was.
Hi, Manuel.
So yesterday we got down here, and that's when we set up, and everybody else was setting up too. And there was a lot of confusion. There was crates and boxes everywhere, but you could just feel the excitement building. It was really, really
Definitely,
cool.
yeah.
And we're just catching up with people we haven't seen or talked to in a while. It's nice. Oh, here's the tank I want to show you.
Oh, yeah.
So Ian and I happened upon this one earlier, and I love these rosy panda barbs. That's the first time I've seen those. And there's some beautiful roseline sharks in there. I'd say they're over 6 inches long. Then you got your regular rosy barbs, beautiful gold sevrum in back. And this is Planet Aquariums, and I think they're out of Texas too. We'll see if we can grab Jeremy in a second.
Okay, right there. Yeah, that's a beautiful setup.
Oh,
Love it.
there's 2 sevrums in there.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Just
Hello.
realized that too.
Yeah, get a close-up on his face. Beautiful markings, gorgeous red eyes. Again, it's just a nice, simple, gorgeous setup. It's got some Kessel lighting on it. Looks like the freshwater Planet tank bulb.
Nice. And I love the design of this aquarium. It's, really, as you mentioned before, you pointed out well, the shape of the wood and everything, and the colors and the contrast. It really works well to kind of let your eye explore and really find new areas kind of every time you look at it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the textures and everything. It's just beautiful.
And the fish fill the empty or negative spaces. It's nicely, tastefully done, but not overdone.
And this stand too, the overall stand, I'll give you guys a wide shot of the whole system here. Just a nice design overall, really like it. This comes from Planet Aquariums. Really nice.
Yeah, there's 2 types of ROV. One's better than the other.
The size of the depth there. Very cool.
So we're hoping to get a chance to talk to Jeremy here in a second.
We got another sound system over here, so let's take a look at this while we wait.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Oh, hey, we're ready, huh?
Hey, we finally got Jeremy. It's a busy place down here.
Yeah,
This is the
it's crazy.
3rd time I've come by to talk to Jeremy because
Get out of here.
I love the fish that he's got in his aquarium, and it's a beautiful tank. Jeremy, we were talking earlier, and I think you said you guys are out of Texas.
We are out of Dallas. Oh, actually, technically Arlington, but we say Dallas because nobody really knows where Arlington is.
Gotcha.
But we're actually down the street from Cowboy Stadium.
All right. And I know you and I discussed earlier. Give everybody at home a background on Planet Aquarium.
Planet Aquariums has been around going on 7 years. They are the original guys from Oceanic that split off when Oceanic got bought out by All Glass. They went and did their own thing to create Planet Aquariums. They've been building aquariums. Armando is the main builder of ours. Been building tanks for 25 years.
So there's some serious experience there.
Been there, done that. He knows tons. He's an encyclopedia for aquarium building. The guys, honestly, we still have customers to this day that say, yeah, I've got an Oceanic aquarium that was built 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we tell them where to look. And there's a lot of times they'll find Armando's tag on that aquarium. We tell them, oh, the same guy's building your tank now.
That's a
So
testament to his work.
It's really awesome.
And everything is done in-house, correct?
Everything's done in-house. All the fabricating, all the designing, building. Jerry is actually our aquarium builder. He's always on the phone.
Busy.
We keep him real busy.
Yeah.
But he designs everything. He draws it up, goes out to the floor. Armando and a couple of the other guys. We cut the glass in-house. We machine it in-house. And we build all the tanks.
Very cool.
It's a lot of work, a lot of awesome stuff going on.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple cool things we do that's different than most of the other industries. We do 1-inch PVC bottoms instead of glass.
Okay.
It's a much sturdier bottom. It's got a little bit of flex, so you can go a lot bigger.
A little lighter too?
A lot lighter. It's a lot lighter, than 3/4 glass.
So these aquariums here have that bottom, as you mentioned?
These are just standard aquariums.
Okay.
We really only use that bottom on some of the big stuff.
Okay.
Like we just got done doing a tank for one of our customers in Louisiana that is 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 4 feet tall. And that definitely got one of our new bottoms, our PVC bottoms.
Right.
And we always kid that, you can jump on it, you can stand on it, you can drop rocks on it. You're never going to break it.
Awesome. Cool stuff.
Right. Wow. Yeah, really impressive setups. Really
Thank you.
Like I say, like Eric said, every time we walk by, we're stopping.
Well, that was one thing we did with this one. Is we do saltwater and freshwater. But for the people that aren't sure if they want to go with saltwater setup, cichlids are great because they can deal with all the things that saltwater aquariums use. All the calcium carbonate rock, the calcium carbonate sand.
High pH.
They love that pH. And what you can do is this tank, if you decide in a year or two that you want to go saltwater, pull the cichlids out, drain the tank down, do a little cleaning, and set it right back up for saltwater.
Yeah.
We've got the overflow box in here. We've got the nice sump. I mean, legitimately with a protein skimmer, we can do a saltwater tank. But this is a little bit easier for people to start out and learn on.
Yeah, definitely. Good place to start. That's a pretty sexy sump.
Thank you.
I love that white on there with the acrylic.
That's actually one of our sumps that we do in-house as well. It's the Tideline sump. We have a whole different series, anywhere from 20 inches up to 72 inches.
These corners are nice, awesome. It's kind of beveled or rounded.
Yep, we round the edges off just to make it look cleaner.
Yeah.
It cleans up, polished up. It's just a nice couple fine details that really goes a long way. A lid over the sock, the adjustable baffle for the skimmer. We've got the dosing pump lines in back.
And I suppose the lid over the sock cuts down on noise. Some people like that splashing noise, but some people want silence.
A lot of people want silence. It helps on splashing. It helps on noise. Evaporation.
Creep.
Exactly, all of that.
Very, very cool.
And then other nice thing is we also put the 3 drain holes on that for the people that want to do the newer Ghost or our Tideline overflows or the Synergy overflow. So you have those 3 holes, and it's a lot easier to plumb.
Awesome. So getting back to the company, how many employees?
Right now for Planet, we're at about 12.
All right, it's good. It's a small company.
Yeah. Small company. We've been expanding constantly. We are just opening up. We went from sharing a warehouse with Planet, us as the distributor. We've actually now given them that entire 30,000 square feet, and we've taken over our other 30,000 square feet. So we both doubled in size.
Good deal.
And it's just more and more coming. More tanks, more customs. And we're going to be working on some new standard lines for everybody.
All right, great. Well, hey, Jeremy.
Awesome.
Thanks again
Thank you
for
very
your
much.
time.
Yeah.
We'll see you around. We got a couple more days to go yet.
Cool.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
We'll definitely be back.
We're going to keep moving around here.
There it is. Nice.
Jeremy, a nice guy. We've been chatting with him all morning and kept going back and looking at his tank. It's just it's a cool story, you know. It's great when you hear about these small companies with small people, you know, a limited number of people kind of expanding, and they're not a big corporate machine yet.
Doing something really special.
Yep. We stopped by Fluval already. Let's see, what else we got?
We got some
in here.
Well, I didn't see this from Fluval earlier. I gotta check that out. Very nice.
Excuse us.
Excuse us. Sorry. Lots of people here today. Lots of activity. Lots of excitement. Ooh, look at that.
Hi there, Andrea. I'm Eric with LiveAquaria.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is my coworker Ian.
Hi, nice to
We're
meet
doing a
you.
little Facebook Live down. We're just kind of bouncing around, looking at everybody's aquariums and displays. Do you have a minute to tell us about what we have here?
Sure. So we've got a 90-gallon planted tank set up.
Nice.
The aquarium lights and stand are all made by Aqueon. The actual decor and fish come from Old Orchard Aquarium, which is right around here. And they come in and do all of our tanks for us.
Looks great.
You know what I like
really
about
great.
this tank? I like the height, and then the bubbles give it a dramatic effect.
Yeah, so
Really
that's
do.
our LED bubble wand in the back there. They come in 3 sizes, and you hook them up to an air pump, and you've got lighting coming up from the bottom, and then the bubbles as well.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was trying to see if there was anything on the
Nice.
packaging that could help us. I mean, I would argue this might work.
Let's see what we got on the other side here. Same tank, set up saltwater.
Exactly, yep.
Very good. Got some yellow chorus wrasses, some nice clowns in there.
Very nice. I like the clean minimalism.
Plenty of places to swim. All right, Andrea. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, nice
we'll
to meet
see
you
you
both.
around. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. We're kind of zigzagging around here. Just bear with us. We're freestyling it.
Steven says he wants to see an octopus. Have we seen one of those?
I don't know, but I think what I could do for you, Steve, we've got kind of a cool dog face puffer over here.
Okay. Oh, the puffer, yeah.
He was over here. We'll see what happens. How are we doing, folks?
How are you doing?
I'm Eric with LiveAquaria.
Great. I'm
Hey,
Mary.
look, and there's another Eric.
There you
You
go.
guys know my coworker Ian?
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Ian.
So we're doing some Facebook Live right now, and we're just stopping by everybody's booth and want to know if you can tell us. Got anything you want to share with us here? So there was a big yellow dog face puffer in here yesterday. Is he still in there, or is he?
No, we found him a home already.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the column here.
Yeah, nice setup. You know, a couple Japanese dragon morays in here. Up
Yeah,
there.
look at these. Get down in there.
Female.
So we got female dragon
he's like
eels.
Male's back over here.
Very cool. I've always loved round column aquariums.
Yeah, it definitely makes a statement.
It distorts it a little bit, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. I mean, it's a good setup.
Actually, I like their whole booth.
I was gonna say, yeah, we have to get a shot of this. The whole theme, it's like a Game of Thrones. Love it. And then it'll get you some detail on this piece of decor here. It's just really cool. It's so big too. So
Let's show them a shot of these arowanas.
the skeleton. There you go.
I like the disco light effect on them. Yeah. It's very cool. How many gallons are these here?
Including the sub, they're about 240 gallons. Excuse me, 140
Yeah,
On the other side here.
Yeah, and he's here too. The guy that does these tanks, he's on aisle 1.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
What's the height on it? It's about 6 feet? That looks about 6 feet. That's what I
I'm
have.
6'4".
Yeah. Ian the Giant. And Eric said this tank's about 140 gallons. So what's the width on that? Maybe 2 feet? 2.5?
Yeah, it's about 2 foot.
So he's got a nice little sump tucked in there. Yeah, it's enough to do the job.
Yep.
Good deal. I like this high lacquer finish on this. So I think this is all acrylic?
It's plastic, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wipes off easy.
Keeps it light.
Oh yeah. You can pick this up. I mean, I put these together by myself. So yeah, real lightweight.
That's the advantage over glass any day. Awesome. Well, Eric, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
See you guys.
We'll drop back again sometime.
See you.
So
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like we got a lot of fish here. Got some different types of peacocks. Oh, we got some sturgeons.
Oh, very nice.
I don't think we'll be getting any caviar.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying, max size 50 inches.
How quickly do they get to that size? Can you sell them though?
Some nice angels down here. Okay, next door we got some nice looking roseline sharks again. These guys look familiar. We got some of those in our. Here's some of my favorite fish. I love pencil fish. Very cool.
Yeah. See if we can get those sturgeons in the shot. Huh?
And there was another tank down here on the bottom that had some other cats, I think.
There we go. Very cool.
I figured I could go for the catfish. So that's catfish or eel of it.
I promised her a fish tank, and when they were moving, you know, just find a whole, just win a whole thing. They can come back on 30 different names.
They do.
Big
green terror. Down here we got some nice long fin serpes. Those are some long fins.
Yeah.
Those look very cumbersome. Now they know what a betta feels like.
Variety of guppies down there. Yeah, you guys get a perspective for you guys. Lots of great fish.
It's the same rack system we use at work, Dutch Aquarium Systems. I should clarify that. We use these we use this for freshwater at work.
Right.
And they're nice systems. They do the job. Looks like we got some cool dry goods. Got a lot of driftwood. Looks like we got some nice tank decor in here.
See, now this just gives me problems because now I gotta build another tank.
Now you want to redecorate.
Now I gotta redecorate. Oh, I knocked some over.
That's all right.
Really cool though. Lots of good ideas.
I've got some nice discus in there. And some yellow Acaras in there. For all you Ram fanatics, we got some German Rams. So we've got everything from fish for sale to tanks for sale to raffles to you name it. It's going on down here. No. All right, we're still trekking through here.
Yeah. So I'm hoping.
Here's a nice tank.
Yeah. Oh, how did I not see this before?
Let's get some Congo tetras and some humphead glassfish. Beautiful Bosemani rainbows.
Once in a while.
Very nice setup.
Yeah.
Fluval aquarium. Very nice.
Looks like we got some bicolor blenny. All sorts of things for sale here. Shanghai cardinals.
Yeah, no shortage here.
It's like grab and go.
Yeah.
It's like peppermint shrimp. Some snails. Here we go. I love these low profile tanks. They're great for frags.
Oh yeah.
There's some nice clowns in there.
Wow. What's up, fellas?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm Eric.
Hey, I'm David.
From LiveAquaria. This is my coworker Ian. We're doing
Nice to
some
meet you.
Facebook Live. Tell us about your corals here.
Some different stuff, little mixture of everything here.
Yeah, look at
Looks
that.
great.
Got some nice little clams in there, some maximas.
Yep, some Maximas, black and white Maximas, Dorisas, some Squosmosas, some of the nicer ones. Little assortment of Scolies over here. Some
Nice
elegans.
elegans.
Oh, nice Aussie elegans over there.
Hey, he's got his own space for a good reason.
Yeah, yep, there's a good barrier around him.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know the exact difference, but this is all
Different
ceramic.
clownfish and stuff. A little assortment.
Yeah, we like it. It's a nice display. I can't get over the size of those maximas.
Oh, yeah,
They're really
okay.
cute at that
Really
size.
cool, though.
And you don't have to.
I love that clown. What is that all orange clown there?
The naked ones, the naked ones.
Naked.
They just don't want to Google naked clown. But
Very cool.
So you don't really have to ever paint it unless you're really loading your tank and you're overfeeding.
So do you guys think you'll sell all out by the weekend?
I mean, we'll probably, we'll bring some more stuff tomorrow, kind of fill things in a little bit.
Yeah, we were thinking
reinforcements.
tomorrow's going to be real busy. We
Yeah.
told the folks at home that it's a little quiet today. It's a good way to kind of ease into it. But
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
it should be very busy tomorrow.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for. So I think everyone's waiting for that. The day off Saturday. So
So where are you guys based out of?
we're 20 minutes from here.
Oh,
Glen
very
Ellen.
good.
So we got a local shop here.
Okay, right
bit of
right in
everything.
Illinois here. Local guys. Nice.
Yeah, that's
We
awesome.
appreciate
Thanks,
your time.
fellas.
Thank
Yep.
you so
Thanks a
much.
lot. Yep.
Thanks for
Have a good
talking
one.
with us.
Yep. Thanks.
We'll take one more stop here, and then I think we might wrap it up for now. If you guys want to see anything else, be sure to let us know. Take a little look here. Looks like we've got another low-profile tank set up with lots of different frags. So we've got different types of candy canes. We've got some torches over there, frog spawn, Again, another nice clam. How are you
Hey, guys.
today?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. My name's Eric.
Eric
from LiveAquaria.
Tom.
Tom.
Nice to meet you.
This is my coworker Ian.
Hey, Ian. Nice to meet you.
So why don't you tell us what we got here?
I mean, over here, yeah, just like you said, fragland. You know, your trumpets, chalice mycediums over here, lower end shrooms, euphyllias over here. You know, the tiger acanthophyllia.
That's nice.
It's a showpiece, but people aren't realizing that this is actually the rare one.
Yep.
You know, we get that one a lot. This guy, you know, some of the time.
Look at this guy.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
That's all right.
Hey guys, LiveAquaria, what's up? Take it easy
right.
here. I don't know what this board.
I don't know what that is doing.
Where'd
I
that
don't even
come
know.
from?
I don't even know.
Similar stuff here, you know, chalice frags, a little higher end chalice frags over here.
Yeah, they look good.
Leptoland there, Duncan's.
The juicy stuff is to the right.
All right, show us the juicy stuff.
Come on over here.
Come on out. We have here nice bounce mushroom.
Look at
Biggest
that.
bounce
Is
you'll
that
see.
cool?
I don't
I've
agree
never
about
seen one
mushrooms,
like that.
but yeah, we don't like to slice and dice all the time. You got to make
Wow.
sure to grow them out so you can appreciate what
That
a bounce
is
is truly
beautiful.
about.
Definitely.
So here is his or her grandson.
All right, look at that.
Takes quite a while to get from here to there. About
It's like-
6 years to get from here to there is what it took us.
Yeah, the one he's holding is it's smaller than a dime.
Yeah.
It's not much bigger than a pea. Now, how big will this get?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
we'll see,
Right now,
huh?
it's the biggest one that I know of, and
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's a crowd pleaser. So we keep it and we bring it. It's been across the Midwest. We've had that in Lansing, Michigan. We've had that at the GERS, the Iowa Reef Fest. We've had that. Oh my gosh, we brought it to a lot of different places as it's grown
Lots
up.
of good reception.
It was here last year. People just love to appreciate it, so we have it at the
Yeah,
shop.
it's great.
At 3700 North Ashland, but that's there every day. So people come just to visit the bounce. It's great.
Yeah, I think it would make our director Kevin even jealous. We'll have to bring him over here. Make sure he checks that out.
Please do.
Yeah,
That,
nice display.
Another little guy, little Frankenstein mushroom here.
Cool.
He's been pretty hot. Little mini jawbreaker over there.
Oop, sorry about that.
Gimbal problems.
Some blue bounce over here.
That is very cool.
Then we also got, if you really want to see some juicy stuff, we got our Colorado Sunburst.
Who has
Wow.
some air stuck in his tentacles from when we shipped him in this morning. And I've actually been able to like burp him a couple times, see if I can get him to release a bubble.
Yeah, the color on that.
There goes one
It's
little
just
bubble.
amazing.
Another little
Oh,
bubble.
He's burping the anemone.
He's burping it.
He must be a father.
Yep.
See?
After
He
two
knows.
two kids,
He
you know how to do
knows.
it.
That's right. He's got the touch.
Gentle taps. So
Very nice. Well, it's some cool stuff, guys. We appreciate
Yeah,
your time.
no
Thank
doubt.
you so
Thanks for
much.
stopping by.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll stop by again. We'll
Take
see
it
you
easy.
around.
okay.
See you guys.
All right. So I think for now that's probably going to wrap it up for us until we find some new and more interesting, cool stuff for you. And we definitely have to get Kevin over there to look at that bounce.
Definitely,
what's it,
yeah.
Bounce mushroom.
Yeah, I think this, yeah.
Very cool stuff. So again, thanks a lot for watching, and send us your comments. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll try to accommodate you the best we can, and we'll bring you some more footage in the next day or so.
Yeah, we got to get back to the booth, man.
Yeah, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
We should be filling up balloons right now.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.